As you know, Selena Gomez is a Cancer. And Cancers, as I stated, are very emotional people, very intuitive, very protective of their loved ones. I mean, they really are protective of their loved ones and their family. However, them being so emotional, which means anyone who's highly emotional can definitely be very moody, which means their mood changes like the weather, and touchy-feely, and they can also be clingy. They're afraid to let go. So what Cancers do sometime, anyone in that particular emotional state, they would just stray away from falling in love with anyone like that ever again because it scares them, because they can't help themselves. So they just won't fall in love. They just stray away from love altogether. You know. The Cancers are definitely great friends. There'll be some really passionate friends. Ooh, okay, this card went to pop all about Selena Gomez. So that's a good thing. I guess that's saying a lot about Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is, I think she's about 30. She was born in 1992, so she's 30. This card went to come out. Let's see what's going on with her. I know that she was having some issues with Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber practically took on her persona. That's what I'm reading and hearing on the internet. I know she used to go with Justin Bieber. That came out. Let's see what's going on with her now. Oh, and I think she's been having some beef with some of the Jenners too. This card came out. This card came out. This card came out. Okay, so I'm not getting anything else from these cards. Okay, so as you know, the first card that came out was the Empress. Empress pretty much means fertility, but it doesn't necessarily mean fertility. It means something new is going to be created. And it's pretty much starting from here, like new opportunities, financial security. So she may be end up doing something dramatically new. And this means stress, because it has a lot going on. You see all these different types of stress, needs to rest, too much going on in her life. And 7 of Wands is pretty much which means there's always some kind of competition. So she holding up her fan, like you see, she having stress. I mean, her job, her life is very stressful, and look like, judging from this card that came, which means she's stressing about the competition. She have all these girls competing against her, and she feels like she has to uphold some kind of standard and always compete against them, and that's what she's literally stressed about. But there's an older gentleman in her life. It seems like this man has lived, and judging from what I'm seeing here, he's definitely an older gentleman. It looks like she may work with him. I'm getting a vision that she may work with him. Again, Steve Martin, maybe. Anyway, who's giving her advice about these girls who are talking about her and trying to compete against her, or whatever the case may be. He's probably telling her not to worry about it, just do you and ignore the adversity. And it looks like she's definitely going to do that. She's going to take a chance, and she's going to take a leap out of faith, because she's looking for more adventures, something fresh, something to make her happy, just something new in general, because she's really stressed out about her life and everything of that nature. So she's really searching for something new. She's definitely looking for a new path. Okay, so let's see what these cards say. Okay, this card came out. Okay. Looks like that's the only card that's coming out in that deck. And this is basically the nature of communication, which means Mother Nature is trying to communicate with Selena Gomez, trying to give her messages. So she needs to really get in tune with her spiritual side. I know Hollywood and girls around her age are trying to compete with her, trying to knock down her hard work and sabotage her hard work in some form of way. but it's telling her to listen to the messages and energies around her and surround herself with positive energy, because I see that she's been overworked. She's feeling really stressed out. She needs to get rid of anything that's making her feel that way, which means surround herself with positive people, as I just stated. Listen to nature. Maybe take a vacation, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if she has taken a vacation, but the world is telling her to definitely take some kind of vacation and enjoy nature, because apparently she's been really stressed out and she's just not feeling like herself anymore. Let's see what these cards say. Let's see if there's any hope for her in the future. Is there any love interest or anything for her? Oop. Okay, this one to pop out. Just popped out. Just want to shuffle. Okay, so remember I told you we were seeing if there's going to be a love interest in her life. Well, this is validating there is going to be a love interest in Selena Gomez's life. This signifies lovers. It signifies happiness, some kind of passion. You can see the two doves there. Isn't that beautiful? Storks or whatever you want to call them. Yes, this signifies love, and it's the shape of a heart. So love is definitely in her future, and she's thinking about this love. You see she's sitting there reminiscing, wandering off, and she has the rose, and she looked like she has her journal with her. So she's definitely thinking about this person, which means she probably met him. They may even went out on a date. You see this? And he's going to give her some flowers, and that may be this look. That's pretty much the same carnation. See that? He's going to give her some flowers and a gift, and a random gift from this love. So it looked like she may have met or may be meeting this future love person, this guy she's going to meet. He's going to sweep her off her feet and have her fantasizing. He's going to send her roses and stuff. So he's going to be very romantic. So she's definitely getting that significant other to help her through this trial period that she's been on right now, because right now she's just so miserable right now. She really is. She's just not happy. She's masking it, but she is not happy. Let's see what these cards say. Okay. Got this card here. Yep. This card came out. Come out. Okay. We have the despair card. The despair card is pretty much bad news coming, maybe some financial loss or something like that. So she's definitely going to get that. There's going to be a message of concern, which means she's going to take it very hardly. Maybe a deal that she was thinking about going through or opportunity is going to pass her up. The family room, which means it's the main room in the house, which means there's definitely, so this bad news or something like that. It may not be financially, it may be with her family. She probably gets some bad news about her family apparently, but it looked like her love life was going to be great, but she may end up getting some bad news either about her family or about work or both. I'm getting both, honestly. I'm getting both. She may get some bad news about both in her life. In terms of bad news, she probably get bad news about both. So even though her love life looked like it's going to be on the up and ups, which is a good thing, because she's definitely going to need it for the stress she's getting in Hollywood, being overwhelmed, feeling like she has to compete with so many people, and ignoring the signs from nature, telling her to enjoy life in general, take a vacation, and then she may meet this significant loved one that's, you know, that's waiting for her apparently, and she's going to be sitting at home fantasizing about it. It's going to have flowers sent. Meanwhile, it looks like her financial world and maybe even her family may be affected by whatever may happen financially with her career, or someone in her family may have something happen in her career. Let's find out more about this. Let's see, is this going to be with her career, or is this going to be with her family? Because this find out. Is this change gonna change with her family or her career? Like the mirror card came out. Just came out. Just wanted to come out. Okay, I asked was this bad thing or bad news or despair or whatever is going to happen in her family or career. It looks like it's going to happen with her. Okay, so we have the mirror here, like mirror each other's self-image, relations reflect on our wounds, introspection. So it looks like she's gonna get in a relationship and then she's gonna self-sabotage it. See? She's gonna be feeling like she's not enough. She has really insecurity issues. So that's what that's looking like. See that girl with the snake and path narcissist being termed to use, enable boundaries. So this competition that she's feeling like she has to compete, is really affecting her. It looks like it's going to affect her, and she's going to start self-sabotaging her relationship, I'm seeing, because this guy she's going to be with is going to be perfect. She's going to start, because her insecurity issues, she's going to self-sabotage it and listen to whatever the media is saying about him, and it's just going to screw up her whole relationship, it seems, because it looked like Selena Gomez, maybe an empath. So she takes on emotions eternally, and sometimes it becomes her own, and she don't know how to separate them. She probably don't even know she is, but she definitely needs to listen to nature. But yeah, she needs to look at a mirror and she needs to retreat. See, she needs to reflect on her wounds or whatever happened to her. Gosh, I'm starting to feel like something really bad happened to her as a kid, like really, really bad. That's what I'm getting. I'm not gonna do any intuitive things right now because I can't. But yes, what I'm getting here is that she... Okay, it's coming in anyway. Okay, she's... I see her little crying. Did someone try to mess with her sexually as a kid? I'm getting that. I don't know if her parents had a violent relationship, but there's a lot of stress crap that happened in her childhood. This is the reason why she's so insecure. A lot of Taylor Swift popping up. Were they friends at some point? Okay, I'm saying that what I got was she's feeling like she wanted to die. She was crying. She thought about suicide at some point. But that's why it's telling her to look in the mirror. She needs to really seek some counseling and get rid of these demons or whatever happened in her childhood. And look like Hailey Bieber is going to be at it again, probably the Jenners too. And they're going to ruin her confidence, and she's going to sabotage the new relationship she's going to get in if she's not already in it. That's what I'm getting here. And it definitely will affect her family, and it's definitely going to affect her job because she's doing it to herself. She's allowing this to affect her, which is what these cards said here. And this gentleman was telling her not to let it bother her, but she's letting it bother her in general, and she shouldn't do that. That's all I'm getting from Selena Gomez. If you have any comments or any questions or anything new below, please put it below, okay? And thank you for staying throughout the duration of this video. Bye.